It's time for some all-star goss.
Ooh, the All-Stars Season 8 cast has been announced, and honey, it is stacked.
Like pancakes. The girls are back and they've got new fashions and new faces.
Plus, some more fuckery in Tennessee as the politicians continue to oppress the trans and queer community.
But we've got things to brighten our days, like the LGBTQ Center Gala, the drag community fighting back and making big moves with fundraisers, and pageants!
Plus, our DMs continue to be popping off.
Who's ready to goss it up?
Goss it up! Let's go. M.
Oh.
M. Mom!
I'll have the soul, Gil.
Ashwagandha. Welcome back for another steaming,
bribing,
scalding serving of hot goss. This is our weekly chat show where we talk about events in our lives, gossip and politics, and take a deep dive into the DMs. So let's get into some
hot goss. New promo.
Yeah, I don't know if you've heard about this little show that's happening with they
All Stars 8.
The cast. Yeah.
All Stars 8. We have 12 lovely contestants.
Beautiful gowns.
I think Jimbo's, for me, won the promo because it's just such a striking silhouette. Heidi is a close number 2 for me. She looks beautiful. Everybody looks beautiful. But in terms of striking silhouettes that could create fan art, Jimbo, come on.
I loved this promo shoot in general, and I think the photos and the like way they've made them look like they're in an environment like at a Met Gala type event. I think these are the best looking promos I've seen in a very long time out of drag. Or to me, they look so good. I love the photography. I love the direction. RuPaul also looks great. She's in a sort of disco, pantsuit.
It's David Dalrymple.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Being hounded by photographers.
David did a lot of Patricia Fields in-house stuff for years, and
she's great.
Everything. David's everything.
I love the Muse. Candy Muse looks really good too.
Candy looks beautiful. It's a continuation, I feel like, of her first promo, which is the seafoam green with the giant hip. This is like the evolved version of that in a different color. I think Alexis Michelle looks beautiful for that satin to be lying so flat like that. It's just a vision. Who else is there?
Kahana Montrese. She said, I'm bringing a new face to this competition. I'm the new face of the competition, honey. They all look great. You can't scroll through these photos and be like, oh, she looks like a piece of shit. They all look fucking good, bitch.
Well,
Come
I mean,
on.
Yes, period.
James Mansfield is wearing her classic sort of thing, but then she added this sort of like giant fan on the back to say, hi, it's the Met Gala. It's something over the top. Like you said, Heidi and Closet, I love this
Naugahyde.
Fucking Carmen
Corinthian
Sandiego,
leather.
Fucking she looks so cool. Darian Lake looks incredible. Oh my gosh. She can buy herself flowers, and then she attaches the flowers to the sash.
Yeah.
Oh my season 5 sister, Monica B. Hills. With a Z. Oh, this season's very exciting. See, you're not even excited because you already know who goes home in what order because you talk to all the girls. You know all the secrets in the spires. I don't know
not
anything.
Why I'm not excited.
I didn't know half of these girls were even on this. And so when this came out, I was like, oh, it's like very exciting to me.
Yeah, that's not why I'm not excited. if you look at this season, like, and you look at the past seasons of All Stars, like it's chock full of like most of. I'll say this, and I'm not dogging on these girls more than they actually dogged themselves when they were on TV the first time, because what I'm not. I'm just saying that all of these girls, none of them won more than one challenger season. A lot of them won 0 challenges their season. Only one girl has 3 wins under her belts for challenges, and that's Jimbo, who's now on her 3rd iteration of the show.
Didn't
So
Alexis Michelle make it to like the final like
she was
5?
5th. She was 5th,
Yeah.
but there's
Darian Lake made it to the final 4.
4th. But there's lots of girls from the old seasons that were top 2, top 3. This year, there's not many of those. So I get that they're calling it All Stars, but
So do you not think that will make a great season still, though, to give them another chance?
I think I didn't say it wouldn't make a great season, but I think the caliber of talent of which we're used to on an All-Stars season could be different this year, because there are a lot of girls who did not make it very far on their season. World of Wonder is running out of girls who want to work with them, or who will say yes. Because I'll tell you this, a lot of girls said no to All Stars 8, and now they're doing All Stars 9, because on All Stars 9, they're not sending any girls home, because all the girls wouldn't do it unless they agreed to that.
Really?
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yep.
I want to do that. I want to do
And-
one. Why don't they do another winners? Why don't they call me Randy?
I don't know. I don't know why they don't call you at all. It's so weird.
Tom, call me. I want to do it.
Rude. Wow. Who sent Jiminy?
wanna
Jiminisha.
I want to do all winners.
We know.
You
should
should
just-
do it.
I didn't want to do it before because I wasn't in a place where I was ready to, but I do feel like I'm ready to now.
Oh, okay. Well, would you rather compete against winners or these girls? Which one?
Well, I
Which
think
one?
either way, it would be a very fun romp. I
Oh,
can't wait to see what these girls do. See, I think it's
Me
a
too. I hope they
dichotomy.
improved. I really hope they improved.
Of course they have. They all have.
Really?
I think
What
it's a
if they-
dichotomy of girls who went really far in their seasons and girls who went home really early in their seasons. I think that's what this season is, which creates a very exciting dynamic. Sort of like on Survivor, they split the tribes up and they're like, you all are scientists and you all are models. Now see what happens. You know what I mean?
You must be doing science in an alternate reality, because only 2 of these girls made it far on their seasons enough to be considered finalists, and that's Candy and Jimbo. Lala was Miss
Alexis
Congeniality.
Michelle, Darian Lake.
Alexis Michelle's in this?
Jimbo.
Darian Lake wasn't
Candy
final.
Muse. But went far. I didn't say finals, but I said
Oh.
went far.
Well, for
Naisha
me,
Lopez went home first. Monica
And they
Beverly
came
Hills
back
went
and
home
went home
very
again.
early. Where did
Bahana,
Lala
early.
replace? I don't remember.
Lala was 5th. I think she was Miss Congeniality.
Okay,
5th or
see, she went
6th.
far in the season.
That's
James
middle.
Mansfield, very early off.
Booger
Kahana
Boots.
Montrese, very early off.
Kasha Davis.
How did Heidi in Closet
she was 5th.
place?
Miss Congeniality.
Okay.
And Jessica, I feel like also Miss Congeniality, maybe, and we're like 5th or 6th.
Yeah, Jessica Wilde was sort of. I feel like she went home too early.
And
on her season.
I'm not saying this from some pedestal. I'm technically 7th on my season, and I went home in the middle, but it's all about what you've done since the show. Okay. I haven't seen much from a lot of these girls since the show, and they were given the same platform as all of us. So All Stars, sure. I'd like to see them. I'd like to see them shoot into the constellations and claim their stardom, because right now a lot
It's
of them.
not fair to say.
Who said it had to be fair?
It's not fair to say that we're all given the same platform and we're all given the opportunities. We were very fortunate that we landed in the sort of green zone, the Cinderella zone of the trajectory of the whole show. before season 4, it was almost too early before the show had reached a sort of zenith. Then after that, it started to reach an oversaturation. So we got really lucky in our timing. There's all these things that come into play. There's also, there's a ton of things that come into play. I don't think every girl who gets on Drag Race has the exact same opportunity.
No, but I think that we're given the same amount of episodes per week, and it's all in what you do with it. And baby, luck played into mine, but I also think that hard work plays into it a lot too. And
be a lady tonight.
I am just saying the caliber of talent on this season is not what I'm used to from an All-Stars. I'm used to the top girls. And these are girls that I'm waiting to discover their new talents and discover more of them. And I can't wait to see what they bring. I
can't wait to see how this turns out. And Paramount Plus is hosting this season. Is that like the All-Stars go on Paramount Plus and then the regular season goes on like a TV channel or what?
Yeah, until it doesn't, and then they make money from somewhere else and make us get a new subscription.
Okay.
I think it would. I can't wait to see what these girls do, but
I'm excited. Fun season, great promos. Why don't we go ahead and take a break? But before we do, we have a rainbow spotlight from the Northern Boys, and this is called "Give It to Me." Give it to me. Let me borrow the top. You're not even using it. Let me borrow the top.
No, let me borrow the top.
I got a big bald head, all the better to make love. You find me in the club, fucking it up. Tuck my dick up in my legs and I tape it up. Now I look so pretty, I'm $1 million. I'm a cross-dressed man and I'm here to dance. I got an inch where I'm snuggled in my boot cut pants. If you see me cry, you better walk on by, cause I don't wanna share the pain that's inside. 5'9" in my 6-inch boots. Ladies, would you like to get loose? Ladies, would you like to get wild? Ladies, would you show me that moose? Knuckle, the buckle of my belt's untied. The shade's jet black, but the mustache wide. I just wanna sniff cocaine all night while I shake these thighs in the laser lights. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Come on, baby, give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Come on, baby, give it to me. I'm an angry man, but I'm a soft old sod. I got a couple mates and they lost the plot. Don't need a girlfriend or a stable job.
Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you can do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank Partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online, whether you're just starting out or scaling your business. Everybody needs a website. Otherwise, you're just out there making your business happen with what? Word of mouth? No, ma'am. If you've got a passion project that you're starting, if you want to start making drag watches that are purely ornamental, made for the sole purpose of a queen touching her wrist during lip sync when the song lyrics say, time. That idea is brilliant and needs a website. This is why you need Squarespace, because Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain. Showcase your offerings with a professional website, then you can grow your brand and get paid, all in one place. Plus, they have integrated SEO tools, which means search engine optimization, I think, so you can show up more often on search engines. And their Blueprint AI design tool, which can get a fully custom website built in just a few steps if you want to do the whole AI thing. Plus, you can connect your socials, set up easy ways for your customers to buy your products, and even schedule appointments with you. It's all right there on Squarespace. I've scaled a number of businesses in my time, and they have all needed websites because websites just legitimize you, you know? And Squarespace is a great spot for a creative person like me who needs to make a website and has great ideas but doesn't necessarily know the HTML, QRL, TMV of it all, you know? Because I'm not an IT whiz at all. But Squarespace makes it easy for me to select what I want and then put out a wonderful website. And it could be the same for you. You need to check out squarespace.com/drag for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, just use the offer code DRAG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain, which is kind of the same thing. Squarespace.com/drag. Can I tell you something funny? So one girl is doing the video tomorrow that we're doing, and it's with another girl that they don't... Well, I mean, could we bleep the names? So not only did... Okay, so somebody dropped out, and this girl replaced the girl that dropped out. And all the colors...
Are you talking about the video shoot we're doing tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then all the colors were already assigned. So the girl that came in had to pick the color that was the other girl was leaving. Yeah. So not only did she say, I don't want to be that color, I want to be this color. And she says she wants to be the color of the girl that she doesn't get along with and that doesn't get along with her. That purportedly left her on the side of the road at a rest stop and abandoned her. So not only does she say, okay, I'll do the video, but I want that girl's color that doesn't like me. And the girl was like, how do I handle this, Willam? How would you handle it? And I was like, I'd say no, and then I'd avoid her.
Or, I mean, I would say just wear the same color. We'll just set you at opposite sides of the fucking thing.
No, because each color is assigned. Like, you're piss yellow.
That's right.
I'd like to talk about another
Flagging
Rainbow
yellow.
Spotlight, possibly. His name is Durand, Durand. And I saw him at this gala this weekend, and he was like everything. With one of the most dynamic performers. He was like, his get down abilities, like he had this whole room of like Huffy Puffy donors just pumping. It was
I love that.
one of the best performances I've seen upright. It was so good.
Great. Well,
Everybody-
maybe we'll do a future spotlight.
Yeah, his name is Durand Bernard. And he had a tiny desk too, which I looked up, and he's amazing. Just so fucking good. You were at Drag Strip this weekend. Did you notice any stellar performances?
It was so fun. It was fun. We were talking about this before we even jumped on the call, but there is a level of, I don't know, sort of the reason, I don't know why you got into drag. Maybe because you were hooking. But I got into drag. I got into drag because it was fun. You know what I mean? And it was like irreverent, and it was like it didn't have any rules. And so I don't know, Drag Strip exemplifies that so much. And so getting to go there over the weekend, and I got to perform, and it was fucking crowded, and it was loud, and it was hot, and it was sweaty, and everyone, like, more people were in drag in the audience than were not. That's what drag strip like captures. Everyone was participating. Girl, and you didn't have to be fucking polished or pretty or perfect. You got to just fucking feel the fun of the drag.
Yeah, no, I saw your picture there. A little boot scoot wig.
It'd have to be pretty.
This gala was great. It was the center gala for the LGBT Center.
Yeah.
We got to honor Leslie Jordan one last time. Kiki Palmer was there. Pamela Anderson was like two seats away. And I was like, do you remember when you were on Drag Race and some drag queen threw up? She was like, yes. I was like, that was me. She's like, oh, hi. So nice.
What privilege.
It was such a wonderful gala. T.S. Madison was hosting, and during the live auction, nobody was throwing it up. So I put up a 20, and she said, there's a rich white woman with purple eyeshadow. Oh, wait, that's Willam. And then she got off the stage and started really squeezing the bitches. She went right over to Trixie and said, the richest drag queen in the room. You got $7,500. And Trixie was in the middle of trying to donate like electronically for like $1,500. But Maddie got her. And then Trixie said, you know what? I'm splitting this with you, Simone, because you won. RuPaul gave you $100,000. And then she spotted Randy's old ass, and she said, Randy, I know you got money because you've been running me my checks for a little while. Madison was such a great host.
Amazing.
It was a wonderful benefit. They raised over $1.25 million for the center. And the center does so much for people. They make like thousands of meals per year for people. They teach people how to have skills like in culinary arts. They deal with unhoused youth. They deal with clothing, all these needs, health, mental services. Like the center is such a resource, and they have like 10 different places around LA and then the big one, and they're trying to get the big one services everywhere to help. So if you're in LA and you're looking for a spot to volunteer, the LA Gay and Lesbian Center is great. We had our documentary premiere there. They have a great theater that Lily Tomlin and Jane Wagner are like the proprietors of, or the names on it. It's such a great spot.
They do a lot of great work. That's why I always like to I like to donate to them whenever possible. They do a lot of like, and it's like actual work that really can help like change people's lives and like turn people's lives around. Like I had a really good friend when I first moved to LA, and we worked at neighboring porn stores together. But she's sort of like she, before I knew her, was going through a really fucking difficult time and was like unhoused and on the streets and like didn't know what she was going to do. And the center like helped her get her fucking self together, you know?
Together.
And like, and so like they actually do like really actionable things that change people's lives. So they do good stuff. And that's great that you went to the gala.
The Snatch Game came out of the Gay and Lesbian Center because Dennis Hensley puts on a show there for charity, which we've all done. And it worked its way into Drag Race. He was on set when we did it, you know, like the Renberg nurtures talent. They have 5 nights of live theater a week now with their theater. They have I forget his name, John from the center. He's not running the theater anymore, but they have a new guy there. It was just such a great night.
I love that.
What were your highlights from Drag Strip? Any queens you hadn't seen in a decade performing? My friend Madison was there. Hey, Madison.
I saw the Buffon sisters, girl.
The Buffons were in town?
Girl, they fucking did a number. Like, I was like, I haven't seen you since I like started drag. Like we were running around in the same circles.
Oh my God. They used to do Richard Simmons with me.
Everywhere you looked, there was just somebody who was like fucking
drag queens.
A really wonderful, you know, a really wonderful night. Another really wonderful night, it looked like Lizzo performed in Tennessee and brought out a whole gaggle of drag queens to show her support for drag entertainers and, you know, all the nonsense that we're facing specifically in Tennessee. So Lizzo said, "Get me some crossies in here."
She said, "Get me some Voss crosses.
Run me my Voss crossies."
They got some local girls, and then they got 4 girls from the the Vegas show was probably bleak that night. They grabbed
some Vegas girls. Yes, they did.
They grabbed the Vegas girls.
Lizzo looks great too.
Lizzo looks beautiful in this custom rhinestone Mugler moment. I think that more artists need to take Lizzo and Maren Morris's example and do this, because so many artists have used drag and showgirls in their performances, or they've taken inspiration from us, and they haven't said a word still, which is very frustrating, leaving it to the drag queens to do all the work for us. I mean, it would be nice to have some support from the community that has taken so much from us, you know?
Yeah. And I mean, I totally agree. And you know what? Speaking of Tennessee, we have some fundraising totals to share with you from our event. We did a little show called Drag is Good.
Yeah.
A little event. And we're so thankful to everyone who participated, who donated their time and who donated their dollars to raise money for a really good cause. We are so excited to announce that the Drag is Good event raised a ton of money. We love it.
From VIP dinner, in-person ticket sales at Play, live stream viewers all over the world, cash tips, digital tips, eBay auction, the in-person auction, and our Drag is Good merch sales, we were able to donate
$78,500.
And because we wanted to support this fight from all the angles, here's a breakdown of all of our donations.
$40,000 went to the National ACLU Drag Defense Fund. $20,000 directly to the ACLU of Tennessee. $12,500 to Nashville Launchpad. $2,000 to the Campaign for Southern Equality. $2,000 to Mutual Aid Babes Tennessee. $2,000 to Trans Aid Nashville.
Thank you all so much for your generosity and support. We couldn't have done this without you, and thank you for valuing drag as much as we do. If you weren't able to participate in the fundraiser, you can also check out these organizations and donate directly to them. Wow, we raised so much fucking money. You have another fundraiser going for The Drag Isn't Dangerous.
Yes, telethon. May 7th, Drag Isn't Dangerous, which is a telethon that'll be live streaming on Moment. And Jackie Beat and I went to KTLA, the news, early in the morning to record a segment. I think we had to be there at 10 a.m.
Oh, wow. That's not early at all.
No, it wasn't too bad.
So what's happening in Drag Isn't Dangerous?
Well, it's going to be like a telethon. So there's going to be like some pre-recorded stuff. There's going to be some live stuff. They're going to be like having it's like an old-timey, like they're going to have the phone answerers, like, so you can call in and be part of it and like make your donation. And that's going to be happening on May 7th at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. East Coast. And you can find out more information and get your ticket at moment.co/dangerous.
Cool.
And a lot of big names are attached and involved. So
yeah, I saw Charlize Theron and then Jesse Eisenberg randomly.
Yeah.
Do you remember there was a girl always saying Jesse Eisenberg was her brother, and she would show up at the meet and greets and say she was sick? And
no.
Do you remember that? She had curly hair. I remember her. Maybe she'll be there. She did it to me multiple times. I'm like, I know, you're Jesse Eisenberg's sister. You've been here before and you've told me this. And you don't need to tell me every time.
Why don't we go ahead and take a break and we'll be right back.
Let's do that.
Are you, have you updated your Out TV app, Willam?
I have, and I was so happy to see that there's a new offering from the drag community. It's an episode called Behind the Drag Queen of the Year pageant, which is also airing on Out TV's YouTube channel right now for the first episode.
Yes. So they made it really easy to find. Look, I was on the phone with my mom, and I was walking her through trying to find where this is, because I was like curious, like because a lot of people, you say, oh, it's on Out TV, and they're like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't know what that means. Out TV itself is an app, but it's like a paid subscribe app. But there are also other ways that you can get it. Like if you have Apple TV Plus, then you can find it. if you
It's
type
free
in
on Apple
drag
TV
queen,
Plus. Yeah.
yeah, if you type in drag queen of the year, and they made it super easy, it's also on YouTube. So there's lots of places to watch it. The first episode is out now. And it's going to be coming out every Friday. So when this comes out, there'll be another episode out for you. Every Friday until the pageant, when we're going to do the next one live. So reliving all of the backstage kind of nonsense and craziness and scariness is harrowing for us who went through it, but it is really cool to see a spotlight on all of the performers because they're really amazing.
Oh yeah. I forget who wins.
Well, good. You'll have to tune in and you can find out.
Yeah. Were my scores thrown out this year? What year did we tape this?
This was filmed. This was the last
first year?
pageant. This was last year.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Our dry year, our Prohibition era.
Dry year. Yes, the liquor license got pulled at the last minute. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, drag is a political statement, and I'm so glad to see it on television. Thank you to Out TV and the good people at Producer Entertainment.
Yes.
Shall we take a break?
No, let's get into this segment that we call
Let's
get.
Oh, it went. I heard it.
go ahead.
Political. I wanna get political. Let me see your policy.
It's not our best. I'm not saying it's the best, but it ain't the worst.
I'm calling it dulcet, baby. Dulcet.
If Rue's number one, we're number two.
Number two.
I saw the chalkboard. I'll spell it out for. Okay. Why don't
to
you let
the
us
E
know
to the
what's
T
going
to the
on
O
in
to the hold it.
in the realm of politics?
There's more bullshit in Tennessee. This time, we have a legislative update. There's a bill eliminating trans and intersex people from the Tennessee Code. Advanced the full House. Okay, a bill eliminating trans and intersex people from the Tennessee Code. Advanced to the full House. I don't know what that means. Hold on, let me go below. So a guy named Gino Bolso introduced HB 239, explaining that it would define sex throughout the Tennessee Code as a person's immutable biological sex as determined by anatomy and genetics existing at the time of birth and as evidenced by a person's original birth certificate. It is notable that trans people in Tennessee cannot change their gender marker on their birth certificate, which may conflict with their lived experience of gender. Under law, it is expected that HB 239 would, at minimum, prohibit trans Tennesseans from changing the gender marker on other state-issued identity documents, including IDs. So they're trying to make being trans illegal. They're trying to make it impossible to change your gender marker on government documents and live your truth as you live it if you're a trans person in Tennessee.
And do you remember at Drag is Good, Eureka got up and spoke that she had just finally received her Tennessee driver's license with the correct gender marker on it. And
so what now they're trying to make that impossible?
Correct. Yes.
So the question is what now? So after passing the House and Senate, the bill goes to the governor to be signed. It's not a law yet. If the bill is signed, it will not go into effect until July 1st. If the bill successfully becomes law and is not blocked by litigation, it will likely no longer be possible to change the gender marker on a state-issued ID. This is the information we have right now, and it may change in the coming months. So stay tuned. It hasn't been signed by the governor. And if you want, you can call Governor Lee and urge him to veto this bill at 615-741-2001.
No, Governor Lee is that governor of Tennessee who thought it was okay to dress up in drag in high school, but that was okay for him, but not for adults wanting to make money.
Why are they so hung up on the trans? Why do they care?
Because
why are they so mad about?
Because it's distracting. It's distracting and taking up people's times and attention instead of focusing on the real issue, which is guns. That's why they're trying to get rid of trans people at the basis level, which is, the guys that dress in drag, because that's the easy one to take out. It's hard to totally annihilate someone's existence, such as a trans woman, but drag queens who just dress up and it's frivolous, oh, we can take them out. And once they take them out, they'll take out the next one and the next one and the healthcare and the gender affirming stuff. They're just targeting the lowest people on the totem pole right now, which is drag queens. Can we even say that anymore? Is that ethnically okay to say, like, talk about low people on the totem pole? Or is that just a physical thing, like the totem pole has different heads and we're the lowest one? I don't even know. I probably said something wrong, but it's okay. I do that all the time. You're used to it. There's also stuff going wrong in Montana. There's a representative named Zoe Zephyr who's being told she can't speak on a bill unless she apologizes for saying there would be blood on the hands of conservative lawmakers if a ban of gender-affirming care was passed. Her colleagues, meanwhile, purposely misgender her while in session.
The latest high-profile example of state legislative leadership deciding who can be heard during state house debates is playing out in Montana, where a transgender lawmaker was silenced by Republican leaders. Zoe Zephyr, who was deliberately referred to using male pronouns by conservative colleagues, says she won't apologize for telling lawmakers they would have blood on their hands if they voted for the bill, which would be banning gender-affirming care. The measure has passed and is in the hands of the governor, who has indicated he will sign it. Montana is among a wave of states passing legislation that opponents say could put transgender teens in jeopardy. Montana's House Speaker said he won't let Zephyr speak on the chamber floor until she apologizes.
I mean, Marjorie Taylor Greene can call people liars and get censured for, incorrectly stating facts when people aren't lying. This is not a lie. Zoe Zephyr is not lying because LGBTQIA teens have a higher rate of suicide, especially if they're not given gender-affirming care that is offered usually in most states for free. And now they're not only taking it back, they're making it illegal for doctors to prescribe it and to give that care and villainizing the doctors. So even if doctors wanted to, their practices would be at risk. So they're trying to make being trans a very hard thing in their already terrible state.
Well, we'll be keeping an eye on all of these things. And why don't we take a break and we'll be right back.
I can't wait to get in this fucking cave.
Get in this cave.
Girl,
just get in the fucking cave.
Just get in. No, you don't need a wristband. Come on. Okay, it's for time for that special time. This is
we go
spelunking, unking deep inside the DMs. This first message comes from Kimby. Hi, Alaska, Willams, and Dips. I'm a first-time, long-time. I saw y'all at Roscoe's, and may I just say y'all looked absolutely stunning. Anyway, I'm listening to JVN's podcast about the Titanic, and the expert he had on was talking about scuttlebutt. Apparently, it's a big tank on the back of a ship that holds fresh water, and someone was guarding that scuttlebutt all the time. Who knew? And further investigation seems like the term means gossip. And since people would gossip around the scuttlebutt water cooler, can't wait to hear what kind of toasty scuttlebutt y'all get into on Friday. Love y'all so much, and no dick pics since I don't have one. Thanks, Kimby.
You can send a pussy pic or whatever.
Puss peek?
I don't. Go for it. Okay.
Girl, I want less scuttlebutt, more buttlescut.
Didn't someone send us this information already? Did we know this?
About what?
We knew about gossip, but I don't know that we knew about the water tank.
Scuttlebutt is a water container. I thought we talked about this on the podcast already.
No, I never knew about that.
That's my outline.
I never knew.
The new
Scuttlebutt meant so
information is
many
that there
things
was
to
someone
you.
there to guard it. So Big Dipper is the scuttlebutt guard because you get to guard. You have to. You write the outline for us.
Girl, I don't trust the tank then.
Wait. Isn't there scuttlebutt about? Maybe we're not allowed to talk about this. Isn't there scuttlebutt about? Wasn't someone like a replacement on the All-Stars, on the new All-Stars?
Yes.
Like someone couldn't do it.
Yes.
And someone came in as a replacement. Okay.
Yes. And are we going to bleep it? She was on your season, the girl that couldn't do it.
Huh?
Was supposed to do it. And since she's not doing it, I don't see any reason I can't say it. And
We're gonna
replaced by
bleep we're gonna bleep the name out of privacy because I don't know how out there this information is. But I
It's
thought I
out
heard
there?
some scuttlebutt, but I thought you would know if anyone.
Oh,
would
you
know.
were just shaking the scuttlebutt tree to see what fell out of it.
Yeah, just tapping that water tank.
So should we not talk about it then?
Thank you for the information.
Oh, so you brought it up to not talk about it. I'm sorry. We'll move on to Shannon's letter.
We're making a podcast, bitch.
Keep those hands clean, darling. All Winners is coming. Hello, esteemed guardians of the drag galaxy.
I can read it. You read the last
okay,
one.
Leia Michelle, go ahead.
All Stars is coming. Hello, esteemed guardians of Drag Galaxy. I have a question regarding Drag Race prizes. When Rue says that the winner of Drag Race receives a 1-year supply of makeup from Anastasia Beverly Hills, what does that really mean? Does the winner get a gift card for a certain amount to spend? Do they get whatever they want, an unlimited supply for the next year? Who decides how much makeup any one queen uses in a year? Since I imagine this would differ greatly between someone like Marsha and someone like Trixie, to use an obvious example. No Drick pick, as I have no Drick to pick, but in hopes of boarding immediately after priority, here's a butt pick from a hotel mirror in the middle of North Dakota. I figure we can all appreciate a good butt. With thanks and spanks, Shannon. Yeah, that's a great rumpus.
No Spanx here, honey, because Shannon is no tights.
What is this hotel? A hotel mirror? Is that a hotel room?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that tile is atrocious.
Yeah, the tile seems
like the portico. A portico of the entry. A red
North Dakota,
panty.
Wow, that's remote, honey. Yes, a red high cut panty. You better go off.
I never received a makeup prize, but I do know that Raja went into Krylon after her win in San Fran and said, "I'll take one of everything," and got it. Sharon.
She run the world.
Sharon was given an unlimited supply, but I don't know how long that lasted.
Yes, I think the language is intentionally vague.
Now they say a sickening supply. They don't say a year anymore. They say which
right,
just means
which
you get what's left
vague.
over. Yeah.
Did you tell me this? Did you keep they give you like a makeup kit at the beginning when you arrive. Everyone gets one. Did you keep yours?
I kept mine. I kept mine and then I auctioned it off and the proceeds went to the LGBT center.
Hallelujah. Yes, God. I kept mine too, and I think I'm still using some of it.
I can tell.
I think there's still... I don't know from season 5, but I'm definitely still using some Anastasia stuff from All Stars, which I think that is the makeup prize. I think everyone kind of gets it. Like everyone just gets to keep their kit. I don't remember winning any additional makeup supplies at all from All Stars.
Well, maybe you should talk to him because it was in your prize package.
Excuse me, I'd like to speak to Norvina.
Do you want me to go knock?
Get Norvina on the phone now.
Damn. That would be so weird for a show to award a prize and then not follow through on it. That would be crazy.
Never heard of such a thing.
Anyway, from Frank. Hey, Alaska de la Rosa,
Let me
Willam
be
Martinez, and Big Dip de Leon. Long-time listener, first-time writer. Just wanted to share some good news to
Today
y'all.
on Top Model, we will be changing your race. That's right.
Raja will make you white if you are not white. and you will be Cherokee.
You'll be picking race and ethnicities out of a hat, and you will be so fucked up.
You will be a milkmaid
That's
from
what-
Zimbabwe with 3
that's
black
what this is.
babies.
That's what this reminded me of, because you gave us
Yeah, they gave us
different last names.
Latinx names.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
Frank
sorry,
would like
go
to
on.
share some good news to us coming in from the Philippines. Khaled Karen, one of the judges from Drag Race Philippines, just became the first trans woman to win a Supporting Actress Award in their country at 2023 Summer Metro Manila Film Festival for her performance in the film Here Comes the Groom, where she portrayed a pageant queen that got soul swapped with a religious boy next door type guy.
Oh my god.
She gave a great performance, and I just wanted to share this to give it light amidst all the shit that's happening in our world right now. Drag Race Philippines alum Silhouette also starred in the film and was nominated for the Best Supporting Actor Award in their debut performance. Thank you for all the good work you guys do for the community. I love you all lots. Sending here a pic taken of me by my partner. I may not have the biggest package, but I have been told by many that I am the best performer. Love from the Philippines.
nominee.
Frank. Oh, hey, Frank.
All right, Frank. Frank is sitting in a chair, flexing muscles. They did some photoshopping with the erase tool on the face. Just went.
Did
There's
he
an
put a
air
towel down
conditioning
on that
unit.
chair?
No.
No.
There is an air conditioning unit, which in the Philippines, that will come in handy. And this stunning orange couch in the background. I quite like that.
Mm-hmm. It looks like an all form. I'm pretty sure it's an all form.
This is the thing. I feel like in the Philippines, especially, like with all this like anti-trans like hysteria happening in America, it boggles the mind, because like I feel like transness has been really normalized in different regions of the world for a long time, where it's not like, oh, this is some new thing, this is some scandal. It's like culturally, it's like in certain regions of the world, it's like, no, this is part of humanity. It's like some people are just trans. Get the fuck over it. So that's why it's fierce that, someone like Khaled Karen, it's not even, I mean, it's great that she's fucking winning an award, but they're not like, oh no, oh no, a trans person is in the public eye. It's like, no, she's just like, she's fierce and good at her job, so she won an award.
Yeah, I think that a lot of the trans stuff in places that were considered like, exotic, like Southeast Asia and the Middle East and India, a lot of their transness was mitigated a little bit when like Christian people and Christianity tried to take over, like the British rule and empire. That wasn't Christianity, but like whatever religion, they came and cracked down on like the third sex people, and like they tried to make Christianity the thing, which outlawed anything other than girl boy bullshit. But like I feel like in Raja's country, like the third gender is like respected, and the same thing in a lot of like the Mesoamerican Latinx communities and stuff.
Yeah, because people go to them for advice, because
what
they're
Sasha was
able
saying,
to see the world through two different,
about the
experiences.
The Mahu in Hawaii, same thing. Like those people used to be respected, and then they had to go into basically hiding, kind of.
Yeah.
And now they're being, legislated against. It's crazy world. But thank you, Carol, for letting us know about oh wait, that's not Carol.
Frank.
Thank you for being Frank.
Yes, thank you for sharing that. Khaled Karen's fucking awesome and hilarious, so I'm glad that she's snatching trophies. We loved it. And Silhouette too, honey. Get the nomination.
Yeah, center part wig.
The next message, she better have worn a center part wig in the movie. Maybe because she was acting, she was like, I'm going to wear a side part with a bang. Because she's acting.
Are we going to talk about the thing that I discovered in the last episode of Drag Race, where they have the song playing and they cut to a Nitra when it says losers, weepers?
You're really pushing this, aren't you? I'd have to see the footage.
I jumped out at me instantly, because I was like, whoever edited that should have noticed it and then changed it. Because if it wasn't on purpose, it was really fucking tacky. To call a girl a loser after a phenomenal season like that, and sure, she did lose, but to call her a loser, like
Were
that's
they just
like
zooming in on everyone at
no,
different times,
it was
though?
a shot of Anitra, and it said losers, weepers. They cut specifically to Anitra.
That's
I think
tacky to me.
Me too. It was really tacky. And if they didn't notice it then and they know that it's true now because I'm saying it, somebody should change it. I mean, they edited out Jiggly's ball and blurred that out for future episodes. So they should edit this out too. Right there. They cut to Anitra shaking her ass in a single shot saying, losers, weepers.
Can I get an amen up in here?
We're going to put this on our Instagram
then
too so
who
you can
does-
see it.
Who do they cut to for the second Loser Sweepers?
Let's look.
Oh, Finders Keepers.
Yeah. They specifically chose whoever edited that to show the girl that just lost, and then they labeled her loser. And I think that's so tacky to the people across the street, and I would go outside and yell if I knew it would do anything because it's just tacky. And for so many people have had to watch that episode before it actually aired, and no one over there, they either saw it and they thought it was funny or they let it slide, or they're too dumb to catch it. I know they're not too dumb. So enough people saw that and thought that that was okay to see that girl disrespected like that. Enough people that don't do drag. I call girls losers all the time. I said it in Untucked when I was there. But like, we do drag. They don't do drag. They make money off the drag queens. Where's their fucking telethon?
Well, I'm trying to get on All Stars, so I thought the editing was
Well,
perfect.
girl, I don't think
thought
this is
whoever's
happening.
in the editing chair, really top-notch work, everyone over there. Really good stuff.
Thank you so much for listening
Great
to Hot
show.
Goss.
And remember, please take a moment to rate and review our show on your podcast apps. Do
And
it.
a shout out to all of our Mom Plus subscribers. Ooh, you're listening behind the episode ad-free pump pussy wall. And a shout out to all of our Mom Plus. We're concurrently having LGBT strokes. A shout out to all of our Mom Plus subscribers who are listening to this episode ad-free behind the good pussy paywall.
So we know you're listening.
Special hello.
hello to listeners Justin F. and Shelly V. I know what the F and the V stand for too. Follow us on Instagram.
Fickle Victors.
Willam at the Only Alaska 5000 at Race Chaser Pod and at Mom Podcasts.
And please stay safe out there, everybody. And we will be back next week with another steaming, piping, scalding serving of the hot goss. Oh.
Mom!
To listen to Race Chaser ad-free, sign up for Mom Plus at mompodcast.plus.
Race Chaser is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Alaska and Willam.
And produced by Big Dipper.
Editing and sound design by Will Pitts.
Executive produced by Willam Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Big Dipper, and Joe Cilio, Brett Boehm, and Alex Ramsey.
Our theme song is by Alaska Thunderfuck 5000.